Sport actually, I can say itself, first, it's the secret actually to longevity is knowing what you need in life, is knowing actually where you want to go. And at least after recognizing those things where you want to go and actually which impact you want to bring in sport, self-discipline is what actually guiding you to be on the same course all the time, on the right course, not to go inside the course or outside the course, but to stay on the middle of the course as far as sport is concerned. So it's actually a self-discipline, a consistency, being there all the time, and making this sport actually a career. Yeah.
You started off as a track athlete, running 5K, 10K, but your success hugely has come on the road, where you've broken the world record 2 times. You're the first man to run under 2 hours. What motivated the switch from track? You said, let me try this road thing.
For 10 years, actually, I participated in cross country. I participated in 5,000, 1,500, 3,000, 5,000, and 10,000. I participated in Indo and even go to World Indo to get a medal. So it was all round actually, and the motivation is that I had a plan of staying for 10 years in track, and after that to make a switch actually to the road and more so to the marathon. Yeah.
And many people know Eliud the athlete. Very many people know the Eliud when he steps on the track. Who is Eliud off the track? Who are you at home when you relax when you're chilled?
I'm the father and I'm the husband. So I think outside actually the track, outside the road is that I'm the father and I'm the husband. Yes.
How much has family been of a foundation for you in your career?
Family is crucial. Family is a value which needs actually to be respected. If the family is okay, then you are okay. So family actually is like ignition key for myself. It's what makes me to wake up in the morning, get out of the door and run, because I need to show them the way. I need to show them that they need to work hard and there's no limits. Above all is that I need to make their hands meet.
Yeah. Has it been the biggest motivating factor to your success?
Absolutely, yes. It's a motivating factor actually to my success. You know, when the family is happy, then I'm happy. Yeah.
Looking back at all the races you've had very many big races, very many successful races, but which one do you pick and say, this one I will never forget?
I think I have won a lot of marathons. I have run Olympics actually back to back and get a gold medal. Break a world records back to back, which I think I'm a lucky person actually to break my own record. But above all is that what makes me to be proud is making history. Is 2019 when I actually broke a 2-hour barrier. That's actually what I needed in this world, because you know the world took 67 years for a sportsman to make history, from 1954 actually to 2019. It was a huge and a long year after Roger Bannister actually running under 4 minutes. So it's making history. You know, many people actually have been breaking records. That's normal. Many people have been winning Olympic gold medals. Many people have been winning all these world major marathons. But above all is that nobody has dared to think, not even to do, but they have dared to think to break a 2-hour barrier. So none of these people who are existing at the moment have never even think, leave alone to try. So I'm proud actually to break a 2-hour barrier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And looking at all the records you've set, the barriers that you've broken, what is the single most driving factor that tells you, wake up and do this?
It's the inspiration that I'm instilling to this world and to the next generation. That people actually have a huge following, that they are following me, they are getting inspired. People actually are outside every morning, every evening actually to make themselves fit. And it's because they are seeing what I am doing. So it's the inspiration that I'm stealing to the next generation.
Talking about inspiration, one thing that's very close to your heart is your foundation. You've already established a library. You're doing something in the Kaptagat Forest. Just tell us something small about your foundation and what you aim to achieve in the long run with it.
My foundation is called Eliud Kipchoge Foundation. It's a foundation actually with 3 pillars. That's conservation, education, and health. For now, we are dealing actually with the 3 of them. We have built a library in Nandi County, which is working as we talk now. I have fenced in a top 100 acres in Kaptagat, which May will be planting for 2,000 trees. My huge plan actually towards conservation in this country is to adopt a forest in every county and make sure that I plant the indigenous trees in every county. That's adoption of a forest in every county. As far as education is concerned, I want my footprint actually to be present in every county as far as libraries is concerned. So in front of my mind, there are all those 2 things, which I think for now the government actually is on high note to make Kenya green and make our waters blue, that I am joining them to actually plan for the whole counties, which is actually in my plan. And above all, on the education sector, I believe knowledge is what is needed. That's why I'm concentrating on libraries.
Someone may ask, why health, why education, why environment? Is it something to do with where you grew up, how you grew up, and what you experienced? Like, what exactly was the inspiration to this?
The inspiration is actually, so to start with conservation, is that if you want to be a real sportsman, if you want to be healthy, if you want to train well, you need to train in a good place. You need to actually breathe a clean air. And that's where it came in, as actually to conserve the environment and plant the trees for actually next generation to run in and breathe a clean air. On education is that I believe and trust that there is knowledge in books. And I trust education is what propels talent. And if you have education and you have passion, then that's an element. So it's 2 things. The third thing is health. I always say health is your health. You can do all the things, but if you are not healthy, then it's nothing. So that's where the inspiration come in and actually factor in the 3 pillars.
Yeah. Back to competing, you're preparing for Boston in April. How is that going? How are you preparing? How are you feeling your body towards Boston?
I'm really preparing. My preparation actually is halfway, which I trust that in the next 2 months I'll be fit enough to line myself actually in the streets of Boston.
And it will be your 5th major marathon. You're looking to become the first man to do all the 6, to win all the 6. Looking at Boston, just how much close is it to your heart going into Boston and actually achieving that victory?
Boston is crucial. This is the 10th year actually after the bomb blast in Boston, and I feel that I should be present actually on a racing day, try to run a beautiful race and win, and actually be with those people of Boston actually to tell people that, hey, we are brothers and sisters. We need to live together. We need to have a peace in this world. That's what's actually driving me to run in Boston.
Mm-hmm. Looking at the field, I'm sure you've already had a feel of what the field looks like.
Yes.
What do you think of the field? Very competitive? Do you think it's going to be a very tough race for you guys?
Boston will be really tough, very competitive. All the guys actually have been winning Boston. They're the fastest guys with a lot of energy and strength and everything. But only know is that I believe in preparation and planning. I don't believe in success. I trust that if I plan well and prepare well, I will win the race. But all in all is that the most planned and most prepared athlete will take the day on 17 April.
And another big rabbit that you're chasing is Tokyo 2020. Again, going to make history, winning a hat-trick of Olympic titles. How is this building up in your head? How is it building up in your heart?
Paris actually will be a good city actually for me to line up and chase for the third gold in Olympics. And you know, Paris is where my life actually, it's the genesis of my life in sport. I went there about some few months now to celebrate 20 years from actually running and winning a gold medal in Paris. So it's it's a great city for me, and it will bring a great memories, and it will have more memories if I will be actually, if I will win that Olympic gold medal.